So, work from home is ending for me starting next month. And that's the reality for a lot of us who've been working from the comfort of their homes, especially in the IT industry for the past 2 years. And in this video, I want to discuss why the end of work from home was inevitable, even though a lot of us reported that there was an increase in productivity and there was a lot more work getting done during the day. I will only be discussing about the work related issues that work from home had introduced. So let's address the elephant in the room first, that the organizations want to monitor you. Well, when you say it like that, it sounds really negative, but let me try to explain it. Well, I'm pretty sure that you can name at least one or two people from your company who have not been working as hard as you have been. Or maybe they were working while being on vacation often and they had power issues or internet issues every now and then. Now, I know that the pandemic was hard on a lot of people and there were losses. And some people really had legit reasons to not be working regularly or taking a break from work. So this particular point was not for them. But if you think about it from an organization's point of view, they want people to be working with the same kind of resources under one roof. So at the end of the day, don't take this personally and think of it as that damn, I was getting more work done. Why are they calling me back? Where I'll have to commute for hours to get to the office and I'll be getting less work done. It's really not about you. It's about the people who have not been able to work properly due to legit reasons, maybe, or maybe just because they were making excuses. So it's really about deloading the people who have been working a lot and spreading the workload across the workforce. Let me get to the second point, which is the great resignation. Well, I'm not going to lie, even in my company, I saw a lot of people resigning over the past 2 years. So maybe it was more noticeable during the pandemic that people resigned, but what it left was a vacuum where even though a lot of new people were coming in, they were never able to really replace the ones that were already there. And that's because before the pandemic started, we were already working as employees under the same roof, and there was a certain kind of trust. And also, we knew which person would be able to solve what kind of problem because we were physically interacting with each other one on one. So, there was a kind of trust that was there amongst the employees when the pandemic had just started. So during the course of the 2 years when people left and new hires and interns when they came in, it was really difficult for them to adjust and for also the people who are already there to create a kind of trust that comes in when there is human to human interaction. Like this something that's just built in our behavior and we can't really tackle it when someone is reduced to just a voice behind a screen. So even though the companies are taking a major loss around the amount of work that was getting done during work from home, what they noticed were that they were not able to inspire loyalty and trust within the employees. And somehow, in a weird way, company culture is a real thing. And when there are people working together, it really makes them emotionally attached to you, a lot of things other than just work, which in turn inspires loyalty, and people are reluctant to leave the workplace just like that. Hence, I think it's really smart of the companies to end work from home if they want to keep employees for the long term and if they want to inspire loyalty. And that's one of the major reasons why they want you to come back. Now, moving on to the third point that I wanted to discuss, which is the mode of communication. So, all the communication that has been happening for the past 2 years was either Slack messages or Zoom calls. And even though it was getting a lot of work done, it was not really that efficient when it comes to brainstorming and sharing ideas. Maybe initially there was this spark in the employees and discussions were active, but as the years progressed, the meetings really became boring and there was not much communication happening, which in the end led to a lot of refactor of the code because there was no proper planning to start with in the first place because people were just not speaking up in the meetings. And even when they were speaking up, only one person can talk at one time. And even though when someone tried to speak when another person was speaking on a Zoom call, it was seen as rude and people actually went ahead and said sorry for it. But if you remember the real meetings, there were literally fights sometimes and there was active discussion on how to do or maybe go around a certain feature in your application. I really feel that, the meetings have not been that effective over Zoom calls. Like, I might be wrong, and if you guys feel different, you can definitely comment in the comment section. So yeah, having just a single channel where only one person can speak at a time and there's no active discussion even between the people who are like sitting next to each other and maybe hitting ideas, communication will be more effective when it'll be face to face. So yeah, that's all I had for this video. This was just a quick thing that I recorded and I'm just speaking from the top of my head. I thought of maybe breaking the flow and doing this kind of a video apart from the tutorials that I have been regularly doing for the past few months now. So if you want to see more of such videos, please let me know in the comments, and please like and share if this video was insightful in any kind of a way, and subscribe to this channel for more such content. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Thanks.